Hey guys, it's me again, Bruno. Welcome to a new video. Okay guys, today it's Friday, so it's the last day of the week. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the subject of kindness doesn't cost a penny, but it pays huge dividends. Okay guys, so I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about kindness, being kind. So, I consider myself, I like to say that I am a kind person. I'm a nice guy. I'm a happy camper, I like to call myself. So, when my son was little, I used to really make a point of emphasis to, when I was going in a restaurant or a shop, to really call people by their names and treat people right. Just to show my son that, okay, even if you have some type of power, some type of authority, in this case money, you still have to respect people, you still have to treat them right. And I believe that's a lesson, that's something that he learned and that he has with him now that he's almost a man. So I wanted to tell you guys that, yeah, being kind, some people think like, oh, it's an effort, oh, I have to be kind, I have to be nice. No, it's not. And I'm going to tell you that kindness, it does pay huge dividend. I'm going to tell you a couple of stories. This summer I went on vacation. I went to France, and I was in the airplane minding my own business. I was listening to an audiobook, and the flight attendant tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Excuse me, sir, would you like to have a better seat?" I was sitting on in the economy class. So she said, "Would you like to have an upgrade to sit in a better seat?" I said, "Absolutely." So she upgraded me on the spot, and I was sitting in a better seat, and there was nobody seated next to me, and I had a lot of space for my feet. That's in first class, you have a lot of space. So I didn't ask nothing to anybody, When I go buy my bread, I buy my bread at the same place. The ladies, they are older ladies. When I arrive, they say, "Hey, how you doing?" And they always give me warm bread. They don't take the bread that is presented for the public. They take the bread for the oven. That's the bread they gave me. Why? Because I'm kind to them. I ask their names, what's your name? And I call them by their names. I show to people that I care, and I do care about people. I do care. So those are the type of benefits, the type of dividend that you get from people. And I have many, many examples. I went to Italy, and basically I traveled Italy from west to east. I crossed Italy, and I stopped in different cities. And there was one city that I stopped at night. I had no reservation for the hotel. Basically, I stopped there on my way to another city. So I had to sleep over for that night. And it was not in my program. So I had to find a hotel room on the spot. So I found all the cheap hotels were booked. So I had to go to a lot more expensive. So when I got there and I told the guy, "Look, I'm just staying for the night and I'm leaving early tomorrow. So do you have a room for me and an interesting price?" And I remember his name. He said, "Yeah, absolutely. I have a good room for you, and I'm going to give you 40% discount." He gave me 40% discount. And I remember his name till this day today. So what I'm trying to say is that kindness pays dividend. You're not wasting anything when you're kind. You're not getting tired. You're not being a fool, or you're not weak because you're kind. And I have many, many stories. Wherever I go, I receive preferential treatment. My favorite book says, whatever you give, you will receive multiplied. So I give kindness and I receive kindness multiplied. So, of course, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not saying anything like that. But I'm just saying that I'm kind and respectful with people. I remember I had a problem a couple of years ago, and my boss went out of her way to help me out. So those are the kinds of things, those are the kinds of benefit that you get when you're nice to people, when you're respectful, when you're kind. You sow kindness and you reap kindness. You know, whatever you sow, you get multiplied. So that's my point today. Be kind, you know, and you will feel good about yourself. Seriously. So that was my topic today. It's Friday, so I wanted to talk about kindness, being nice to people, and you will feel good about yourself, and people will treat you better, and you will have a lot of benefits. Believe me. I have many stories. I have another story today. You know, I was minding my own business, you know, and I was walking and I was going to work. And that my favorite personal trainer stopped. She stopped and she saw me and she stopped. I was walking in the street. And she stopped basically in the middle of the street, you know, just to say hi. She said, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Yeah, I'm going to work, you know, etc., etc." And she had breakfast for her kids in the car. She had warm bread. I love bread. And she took bread out of the car and then she gave me bread, you know. So those are the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Yeah, you might say it's nothing, but this is the benefit of being kind. You will have preferential treatment everywhere you go. Seriously. And people will go out of their ways to help you, to support you. And I have dozens of stories. Okay, guys, so I hope you get something out of this, okay? Be kind, be nice. You will feel good about yourself, okay?